going to happen. It happened. Good afternoon, Dripping Springs. It is the Weekly Drip Season 4, Episode 24, which I would say is darn near a milestone episode. We've been at this for almost 6 months, 4 seasons. Thank you so much for joining in. I am your homegirl, Ashley Tullis, #1 real estate agent in all of Dripping Springs, Texas. And this is my cohort, Miss Amber Pierce, owner of Coit Cleaning and Restoration. #1, get it real clean, the deep, dingy, grimy stuff in all of Dripping Springs as well. How are you today?
I'm good. Looking a little bit out of sorts.
Why are you looking out of sorts? What are you working on? You doing
I am preparing and going through all of the donations that have come in so far for the clothing swap and artisan market right here that is happening on Sunday. We've had lots of donations come through and trying to make it as seamless and easy for everyone coming to the swap to find exactly what they're looking for. So making sure that shirts are separated from dresses and kids' clothes separated from adults' clothes. And we have had some really wonderful donations come in. There's a wedding dress in there, lots of shoes, there's jewelry, so many cute clothes. We've got a box full of books. We've got so many things, some home decor, a little bit of everything, something for everybody.
So you had to explain this to me yesterday because I shared with you I've never actually been to a clothing swap, and I can't be the only one. So Amber, what's a clothing swap? How does it work?
Absolutely. So the way a clothing swap works, or at least how this one works, is you can donate as much as you want your men's, women's, children's clothing, and shoes, books, accessories, really anything that kind of makes sense within that. Please no toys, because those are just not something I'm trying to do with this particular one. Coats, things like that. So you just clean out your closet like you would be doing anyway, and then you drop those items off to either Terry or I, and we're going through them, organizing them, and then for $15 you buy your ticket for entry to the event. And with that, you get mimosas, and you get to shop as much as you want. So you can take as much as you want. So if you have, maybe your size has changed, you have lost some weight, you gained some weight, either way, no judgment. Your clothes aren't fitting you anymore. You can get rid of what doesn't work for you anymore and fill your wardrobe with what does work for you. And like I said, there's no limit on how much you can take. So you take as much as you want.
And where is it and what time does it start? Because you're going to want to be there right when it starts, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. And we also have the vendor market happening at the same time. So there is going to be a variety of vendors coming in. We've got soap makers, we've got jewelry makers. We've got such wonderful, wonderful people that are going to be part of the event. And they're going to be set up a little bit earlier. So if you wanted to get there just a few minutes earlier, you can shop that. The event officially starts at 1 o'clock. It's from 1 to 4 at the Rosehaven Bakery and Event Center, right there near Nettie Brown and 290 in the old Last Chance Dance Hall.
Awesome. It's going to be amazing. I feel like you're going to have like a rope up, and you're going to have all these people like busting against the rope. Like it's going to be like a video from Black Friday, like people getting into Walmart, like in the old days.
Trying to smash against the fence or against the rope.
Yeah. I think that's down. At least that's what I have in my head. Like I'm talking Black Friday, like before the internet was the internet. Like they're there for the deals. Also, it occurred to me that school's starting way sooner than I realized. Like it is right around the dadgum.
It's like a couple weeks.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a great opportunity to get a little back to school shopping in too.
Mm-hmm. And we've got lots of kids' clothes, all different sizes, from babies all the way up.
Can't beat that deal with a stick. I know that it's a lot of work. So publicly, I just want to say thank you to you and your partner, because I know y'all are working your tails off for this. you've also been working your tail off for something else, which is number 1 on that board behind you. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Ashley and I, we do this little show called The Weekly Drip. Hello. And we decided to start a book club because we both love to read and we just thought it would be fun. So we decided to invite some of our nearest and dearest friends to be part of this book club and read a book with us. And it has turned into quite the thing. We're so excited. Our first official meetup is going to be tomorrow, and we are going to be meeting at Fair Lane from 6 to 8 o'clock to discuss Summer Darlings, our first official book. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love to read, and it's so wonderful to be in a community of other people that are excited to read and that we get to do it together.
And when you come and check in, you receive your very own Weekly Drip Book Club bookmark. And we have some special announcements.
So cute.
To make, what the book next month is going to be. How we can.
Oh, I think Ashley may have froze. Oh. Yeah, I think Ashley's frozen, but we are just so darn excited about the turnout for this, for everyone that is rooting for us and is wanting to be involved and wanting to be part of this book club. It has really taken a life of its own, and we're just so grateful for everybody.
But we want your weigh-in as a club.
Oh, it looks like she got bumped off. That's okay. There are a couple other things that I had on my list to talk about. I have Friday night is vinyl with DJ Mixmaster G, which I'm not going to lie, I feel like that sounds like a one for a DJ. Lots of fun. That's going to be starting at 6 o'clock. And Friday night with vinyl. That sounds like a lot of fun. Also, I have not been to this event before, but if I understand correctly, it is the 16th annual barbecue cook-off and car show at Camp Ben McCullough. And that's on Friday and Saturday. Friday and that is part of the cook-off. So they're doing all kinds of cook-offs. So they're doing salsa, jackpot beans, barbecue chicken, barbecue pork spare ribs, barbecue brisket, and barbecue sauce. And they have over $6,000 in prizes for that cook-off. That cook-off is happening, like I said, Friday the 28th and Saturday. Friday is when everyone kind of shows up and finds out what they're doing for the cook-off, but there is going to be live music that evening. And then Saturday is the day that they're really bringing out everything and doing all of the tasting. And I feel like if it's anything like Founders Day, then you show up at the time that everyone is submitting their stuff, and then you get to try all of the things, which is wonderful. Oh, Ashley may be back with us. So yeah, little tidbit if you've not ever experienced the barbecue competition at Founders Day, pay attention to those times of checking in those different items so that you can get in and get the tasty treats too. And I think I forgot to say that is happening at Camp Ben McCullough, and it's sponsored by the Hill Country Rally for Kids. And they participate with several local charities for children in the area. Were you going to talk about that too, Ashley?
I was, and I'm so sorry. My internet went down. That's why I do this at the office and not at my house. I was going to talk about it. And one of the things that I noted on their website, and maybe you've already mentioned this because I was in panic mode with all the technical things, whenever you go to their webpage, it shows all the donations that they made in 2022. And through fundraising efforts, they were donating $200,000 in 2022. Holy mackerel. That is impact.
That is amazing.
That is so cool. And should my internet still have issues and I disappear, I won't return. You're just going to keep going. My apologies. I won't make that same mistake in the future. I'm so sorry.
No worries, Ashley. We got you.
I'm Amber now, and you're Ashley.
You are Amber now. What happened? Is this like what was that movie? Friday the 13th, where they switch bodies?
No, Friday the 13th.
No, not Friday the 13th.
On 30 is what you're trying to think of.
Maybe. No, wait. 13th.
Freaky Friday.
No. Freaky, that one. It was a Friday one. Freaky Friday. They switch bodies, but it's Friday. Like the mom and the daughter. But now I get to be Ashley, which we discussed at our meeting last night about how somebody got our names mixed up. We were at a oh my goodness, we were at a meeting for business people. Goodness gracious, with Empower. Yes. And a gal got our names backwards, and we both looked at each other, and I'm like, I'd probably answer to Ashley. She's like, I'd probably answer to Amber. They both start with an A. I'd probably just answer.
Yeah. It worked. It just occurred to me that the actress, the mom in Freaky Friday, is also one of the main characters in the Friday the 13th series. So I could see where you would confuse the two.
I'm tired, y'all. That's a lot of clothes that can't. Oh goodness, but so many awesome things are happening. I think I went over my list. I went over the car show and barbecue cook-off, and I went over Friday night vinyl at Suds Monkey. Did you have anything else, Ashley?
I do. Sidecar has an open mic night tonight for the musically inclined. On Mercer Street, there is an event called the Beating a Tree of Life pendant. So you have the opportunity to make your own pendant and then matching earrings. The other event that I was going to talk about was the one in Driftwood. So the one on Mercer Street is put on by Eye Candy Art Glass, Amanda Trimble. And they use iron glass chips and beads to create a pendant for necklace earrings to match. And it's only $30. And that's going to be tomorrow, 5:30 to 7. So you can go there.
That sounds so fun.
Make something nice. Wear it to book club. We'll ooh and ah over it.
And you can be like, I made this.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, those are the things that we saw going on. I think that your mind is on book club and clothing swap. Mine is absolutely on book club this week. Like, that's what I'm all in on. And hey, that's okay. We got to focus on our pet projects too. Yes. So I haven't really given it for air to dive in, but do check the blog. Every weekend we post what's happening this weekend. We'll do that this Friday as well. So more to come on that, but join us for a car show, some barbecue, book club, clothing swap. Man, we could do a lot of life together in the next few days. I'm so excited.
I know. I'm not mad about it at all. I'm very happy about it. And the book club too, if you want to join us for a book club and maybe you haven't read the book yet, you are still welcome to come. Yes. This particular one is it's a little racy, so just be prepared for that. There was some unexpected turns in it, and we are very much looking forward to talking about it with y'all tomorrow.
I know that I was the one that officially selected the book. Like, I'll take credit. I didn't pre-screen it. I've been describing parts of the book as accidental smut. I don't think there's a better way to say it. So we're on a journey together, book club, and we are 124 people strong. So I guess that's what this town needed. Next month won't be quite as racy, but I promise it'll be really, really good. And then we'll collab and talk as a group on how we want to keep these things going. And we're just doing stuff that we like to do with other people. That's the intention behind book club.
Yes, and I think that is part of why it's been so successful is we're just doing what makes sense for us. With the book club, we want to read, we wanted to invite our friends, and clearly everybody wants to read with us. With the clothing swap, I had a bunch of stuff that I needed to get out of my closet, and obviously other people do too. Oh, goodness, but we are so appreciative to this community. I don't think I can say it enough, even though I try to thank everyone who watches our show every single week. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate your support in our book club, in our show, in businesses. Even if you're just giving us a high five in passing when you see us around, we so appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you so much, Ashley. I feel like I haven't publicly thanked you on the show in a while. Thank you so much for bringing me on. I can't believe we've done 24 episodes now. That's amazing. I'm so grateful for this.
That's almost half a year. It's so good.
It's a long time. It's funny to look back and remember 6 months ago how terrified I was to do this show. Now it's like, yeah, I just have this show.
Just the show.
Yeah,
and that's
love it.
What it is. That's what it is. We both share the same affinity for Dripping Springs. So with that, thank you for tuning in and hanging on through my technical difficulties today. Weekly Drip Season 4, Episode 24. We hope to see you guys tomorrow, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, all the days. But we will be back here live next Wednesday at 4 o'clock. So we'll see you then, Dripping Springs.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Maybe a hard